Welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, don't forget to subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this story to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. Let us start the day to analyze the movements of Nifty 50. As you know that the Indian benchmark Nifty opened more than 200 points gap up yesterday as exit polls announced big wins for BJP-led NDA government over the weekend, when the exit poll indicated that the ruling party would win anywhere between 285 to 312 seats and form a confident government with full majority. So friends, market reacted on this news with a great excitement, but here would like to mention that more than excitement, this gap was created with a short covering rallies, because this type of outcome was not factored in Nifty indices till the weekly closing. Most of the traders were short at the levels of 11,300, where it was looking like the level of 11,300 will work as a tough resistance. Therefore, I find that the Nifty overreacted on this news despite the plethora of negative news flows from all over the world, when the escalating tariff trade war between the China and the United States have reached at a place where both the parties look not intended to resolve this in hurry. And secondly, on the national front, we have a lot of economic problems which indicates a slowdown in our economy. First of all, growing non-performing assets of Indian banking sector is a major problem, where the upcoming government very hard to resolve this growing NPA issue in banking sector, and I find that growing unemployment is the major issue of concern in India, where this major aspect of economic slowdown has been neglected from a long time. I find that the India has not made any progress when it comes to the rural sector. We find still we are lagging behind a lot from the global standards when we check the standard of our agriculture production and the returns received by our farmers. And on the other hand, projection of a forecast for lower monsoon this year is expected to dent our rural economy during the upcoming months. So friends, I find there is no reason to rejoice this win-win situation for NDA government, who has already worked for the last 5 years. But the current economic situations are as it is where it was, where I find that all the growing economic concerns will have to be dealt by the upcoming government, whosoever comes in power after the final election results. But more than a overreaction in Nifty, I find that if we have a look at the closing levels of Nifty in a daily chart, I find that still the Nifty is facing tough resistance at the levels where it closed. Let us have a look at the movement of Nifty in an hourly chart. Here I find that these are the levels where the Nifty closed after an exhaustion, and I find that the Nifty may start on Tuesday where it may cross the levels of 11,863, where it may find tough resistance, from where we can see a huge sell-off in Nifty, because yesterday when the Nifty opened at the levels of 11,700, and after that this was only a short covering rally which pushed the Nifty in a overbought territory, where I find that the Nifty bears will not leave any chance to sell this rally if we find some more upward move, because most of the traders find Nifty to trade between the levels of 11,500 to 12,200 till the final outcome of election results, which will decide the final directional move of Nifty on May 23rd. Therefore, I find that the levels of 11,865 will provide a tough resistance to Nifty, and if the Nifty try to cross this level, we will find a thick presence of bears above the level of 11,920. Here I find that we may see a sharp downward move back up to the levels of 11,500, where the 200 days moving support will provide a good support to Nifty. On the other hand, US stocks closed lower on Monday, led by a slump in chip stocks on reports. US companies are starting to cut off Hawaii's supplies following President Donald Trump's ban on the Chinese tech company. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 0.33%, while the S&P 500 lost 0.6%. And here you can see the German DAX lost 1.6% and Shanghai lost 0.51%. Therefore, I find that how the Indian equity markets can negate this global equity slump when most of the tech companies of India depend for their business on the global tech companies. Therefore, I find on Tuesday, our tech sector will push downward our Indian indices, where I find that the Nifty may start the day with a gap down of more than 100 points, where we may see an opening at the levels of 11702, and I find that a closing below the levels of 11680 will confirm the continuity of a downward pressure in Nifty 50, and I find that a sharp upward move which we witnessed in Nifty on Monday will find an equally downward move on the next two trading sessions, where I find that the Nifty will try to make a sustainable move below the levels of 11547, where the Nifty will find their first support at 11483, from where we will see an upward move on the final election result. Therefore, I find that till May 23rd, when the final election results will be finally declared, Nifty may trade between the levels of 12,200 up to 11,547 on the lower side, and a breakout from this range will finally decide a decisive move in Nifty after May 23rd. So friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.